Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to the weekend sales and deals update. So we have quite a few interesting deals and some of these are on sale on both Steam and GOG. So what I'm going to do is I'll cover Steam first and then some of these games I'll repeat again in the later half of the video where I cover the GOG deals. So up to you where you prefer getting your games, but some of the bigger games like the Warner Brother games, they are on sale for the same price on both platforms. So first up, we have Hogwarts Legacy. So best-selling game of last year, very popular. They seem to be making a sequel or something. At least I've heard rumors that they are thinking about it. They also have like that Quidditch game. So right now this is 70% off, which is equal to its low. It's only been 70% off once before. So this is only the second time this has dropped to this price, $18 only. Remember early last year, this was a full $60 game. So already 70% off in less than a year and a half, well, a little over a year and a half. $18 is not bad at all. 1200 in India, 15 in the UK, 24 in Canada, 18 in the Eurozone. Now the other Warner Brothers games, Middle-earth Shadow of War. Now this one here is ignore the normal version, either go for the definitive version which includes all the content, all the DLCs and stuff, even though the DLCs and other things are not that great. The gameplay is fantastic. I thought the story was kind of weak as well, but overall the gameplay is fun. The combat, all the abilities that your character has. So 90% off for this one, $6 only, $2.70 in India, $4 in the UK, 8 in Canada, 5 in the Eurozone. There's also a bundle of both the Middle-earth games, Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, and all the extra content, Game of the Year edition basically. And this one is only a little more expensive, so it's still 90% off, $3.79. This is $7, whereas this game alone is $6, so you can get the first game quite cheaply. So $7 for this one, $3.79 in India, 6 in the UK, 9 in Canada, 7 in the Eurozone. Next is Mad Max, again on sale on both platforms. One of my favorite games. I've played this multiple times, finished this multiple times. Big open world, Mad Max setting, great hand-to-hand combat, car customization, car combat, a really fun little game. And this is 80% off, $215 in India, $4, $3.19 in the UK, 6 in Canada, 4 in the Eurozone. Next we have Fear, also a Warner Brothers game. Now Fear, the complete edition, is available on Steam. However, the first Fear game is not sold separately on Steam for whatever reason. So what you're buying here is like the complete Fear pack. So you're getting first game, second game DLC, third game, and then third game DLCs. So combined, this is a ridiculous deal. This is 90% off, only 107 in India, $5.49 in the US, $3.59 in the UK, $5.49 in Canada, and $5.49 in the Eurozone. One thing do keep in mind, these are slightly older games, so I'm not sure how well they run on, or at least how well they run with the Steam versions, because these are basically Windows XP era games. So some of these older games have issues running on modern Windows. That is why I prefer getting these on GOG, because they tend to update them to run with the latest Windows. So yeah, just keep in mind, if somebody has this, do let us know if these run normally without any issues on Steam. Then we have Dave the Diver. Now Dave the Diver has been a really popular game. It's actually published by Nexon. I think that is the publisher behind them. But yeah, it's a really popular indie game. You could say casual pixel art style game, where you are this diver called Dave and then you run a sushi restaurant at night. So yeah, very popular game, overwhelmingly positive as you can see here. And it's on a 30% sale, equal to slow again. $14, $6.16 in India, $11.89 in the UK, $18.19 in Canada, and $14 in the Eurozone. One more thing I do want to mention is there is a Godzilla pack licensed with the movie Godzilla -1. So you have the Godzilla from that game in the Dave the Diver game, and this is a DLC. It's a free DLC. However, this DLC is only available until the 23rd of November. So it is free. Like if you buy the game today and add this It will be added. You can keep playing it after the 23rd of November, but you won't be able to buy it after the 23rd of November. So if you were to buy this game in, say, December, you'll still get the game, but you'll not get this Godzilla DLC. So if you want this Godzilla DLC, consider getting this game before the 23rd of November. So you can add this DLC for free. All right, now some cheap deals. First, we have Dirt Rally 2.0, and this one is very cheap. Rally games simulation style. This is 90% off, 56 rupees only, $2, 179 in the UK, 227 in Canada, 2 in the Eurozone. The Game of the Year edition, which has extra content here, this is also surprisingly cheap, so only $6, 143 in India, 524 in the UK, 682 in Canada, 6 in the Eurozone. So yeah, decent games. Of course, EA has taken over these games. Codemaster is under EA now. So I don't know what the future of this series is going to be, but I think this was made when Codemaster was still separate. So, and this is a decent game, as you can see, reviews are good. So yeah, if you want to get hold of this before this gets removed, licensing issues and things expire, so very good deal right now. Also, we have Dying Light on a very good deal. So Dying Light, as you know, has multiple versions. You have the standard version, you have the definitive version, the enhanced version. This one isn't on sale, definitive is on sale. However, the standard is very, very cheap. Now, the standard version has the main campaign, main story, you can play the game. The enhanced version, this one has the following, which is an expansion, and the definitive version has everything. Base game, expansion, cars, skins, outfits, whatever. Everything is included in this one. However, the reason I would suggest getting the standard one is because that is the main game. Is very cheap, second reason, and also I played this game and I only ended up playing the main campaign. I tried the expansion, I did not get into it, so I'm just saying it's very, very cheap and you may only end up liking the base game. So you could consider getting this, and then later if you want you can get the rest of it. But yeah, it is surprisingly cheap, under 100 rupees, $3 only for the standard version. Another great deal is on the Walking Dead. Now, this is the old Walking Dead game. They also sell the new remastered version, which is like a complete pack, franchise pack that has everything in it, all the seasons, all the extra stuff. This one here is only the first season, as it originally came out in 2012. So only the first season, 5 episodes, and this is also very, very cheap. So in my opinion, again, I think the first 2 seasons were great. Third and fourth were okay, but the main reason why everybody fell in love with this game was, of course, season 1. So if you just want to experience this, you can grab this. You can also pick up the rest of the seasons individually as well. Season 2 is not bad either. 3 I did not particularly care for. 4 was okay as well, but 1 and 2 I think are the best. So only 69 rupees for this one, $149, 127 in the UK, 194 in Canada, 147 in the Eurozone. Another good deal, very cheap game is The Surge. So The Surge is a futuristic sci-fi Souls-like game, and this is published by Focus, made by Tech 13, and of course the base version is extremely affordable right now, 90 rupees only, 194 in the US, 168 in the UK, 259 in Canada, 194 in the Eurozone. There's an augmented version with extra stuff and a little more, but yeah, these are decent games, as you can see here, mostly positive reviews, and they're a few years old as well, so they should work well. All right, on to GOG. So some of these will be repeats from the Steam section because these are available here as well. Now, of course, the reason to buy them on GOG would be to own them, to have them DRM free, to play them offline without the need for a launcher and things like that. And I personally get these here as a part of collection. Like if, let's say, if I was trying to get something in physical form, I consider this to be the next best thing. So anyway, Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor is $5 here, Game of the Year edition. Shadow of War Definitive Edition is $9. Now, of course, on Steam it is cheaper. Like I showed you to get the Shadow bundle. I don't know if GOG has a similar deal, but this is still a great game to get here if you want. We also have Mad Max. Again, Mad Max is cheaper on Steam, but you get to own the game here, only a little more at $5 here. Next we have Fear. So Unlike Steam, you can actually buy just the first game on its own, and it's only 99 cents. Second one is $3, and third one is $4. Now you can get a bundle of these 3 games together for just under $8 if you wanted. But yeah, you could try the first one, see if you like it, and then pick up the rest in the series. And also it says here, if you have something in the series, then it won't be added. You can get a discount, etc. Then we have a Fallout Day sale on GOG, on Fallout games. It's also on Steam. So Fallout games on sale, 1, 2, 3, Game of the Edition, 4, Fallout Tactics, Vegas. Vegas is a little expensive at, well, when I say expensive, it's not discounted as much. 60% off, the rest are 75% off. Fallout 4, like I said last time, hasn't dropped to $10 in a while, so a good deal. And also you can get this for Fallout London, which is a separate mod which is based on Fallout 4. And it's easier to install this mod if you have the game on GOG. You can still install it for free if you have it on Steam. If you have the Fallout 4 base game on Steam, there are some instructions on how to do that. But if you have the game on GOG, Fallout 4, this is a lot more straightforward to install. So you could just get this for this reason. I think somebody commented this because I've seen some great reviews of this game, and also recently I think these guys mentioned that they have had 1 million downloads for this one. So fantastic. Next we have Ken Follett's The Pillars of the Earth. So I wanted to include this as a good deal. So great looking sort of visual novel style episodic game based on the book of the same name. And this is 90% off, $199. And yeah, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think, and see you next time.